Welcome back, folks. Thanks for joining me for another ball review, this time for the Roto-Grip Hustle M&M. The Hustle line has always been considered a bang for your buck type of entry-level line. Personally, I've had a lot of luck out of this line over the years, so let's get right into it. The Hustle M&M features the same medium RG low differential core that all of the Hustles have featured to date. On paper, the M&M is simply a reboot of the Hustle Wine, which was our most recent Pearl Hustle before this one was released. This one is 5x4 by 2.5. That puts the pin about an inch above my bridge. We compare later in this video to a Hustle Wine. That pin is in my ring finger. That typically makes the ball flare a little more overall, but the lower pin keeps it a little smoother. Now, why do I mention that? Well, the Hustle M&M seems to be much quicker and seems to stand up a lot harder off of the spot than the Hustle Wine does. And I'm sure part of that can be attributed to the way that they're drilled. But I also think chemically these cover stocks are quite a bit different, whether they were, whether the pearl cover was actively modified for the M&M or whether maybe the color change created that big of a difference. We'll get into that head-to-head comparison shortly, but first, this is the fourth of 4 ball videos that I filmed on this particular day, and you can see that M&M still really gets down the lane. It doesn't want to just overeat the friction unless I bump it right quick. This is something I tend to see out of those medium RG balls that I really like, is they float an extra few feet down the lane, but they're still really responsive. So we'll get into the comparison now with the Hustle Wine. Again, they are drilled a little bit different. The pin to PAP is relatively close, probably a 1/4 inch different or so. However, in my opinion, the shape difference is quite a bit different than can be accounted for by simply just the layout. You hear a lot about how much cleaner those darker balls tend to be and how much more responsive and chuggier the brighter color balls tend to be. And I think that plays a big part here, where you see this really rounded and even shape out of the Wine. You see a little more of a stand-up checkmark shape out of the M&M. Overall, I'm pretty excited about this one for when I hit some friction. It does seem really clean, really whippy for what you get, especially in the price point. If you're looking for something like that, kind of a dry lane ball that outperforms its price point a little bit, I think the Hustle M&M is the ball for you. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.